Hi Scorpio, thank you for joining me for your February reading. Please remember that this is general, so it's not going to resonate for absolutely everybody. It's also timeless and it's not gender specific. Because time and energy is fluid, it means that the roles can be switched. So please do bear that in mind if you're cross-watching. But because this is Scorpio's reading, I will be addressing them. It can easily be reversed, okay? So always use your own discernment, your best judgment and your own intuition whenever you're watching any tarot. You take what's resonating for you and you leave what doesn't. Also, I cannot censor, choose nor control what's coming out of the cards. I'm literally just reading them and it's up to you what you decide to do with it. You do have free will and tarot is not in charge. You are. For everything else, please read the descriptions box. Okay, so let's get into your reading for you then, Scorpio, and please do bear in mind that my beginning of the month reads are more engineered towards you, like you specifically. However, if love or anything else happens to come out, then of course I will be addressing that. But it is usually my it is usually my mid-month reads that are more leaning towards like love and romance, okay? Right, so let's see what you got. Obstacles and challenges. There's a fucking surprise. It wouldn't be a Scorpion reading without obstacles and challenges, right? That's the Five of Wands, Leo energy. Pretty much self-explanatory there. There may be trouble ahead. What more can I say? When is there not? Okay, that's come out in reverse. This is authority. It's the Emperor. So it could be Aries energy. In reverse though, that's interesting because that tells me that somebody could well be abusing their power, okay? And it's like you're stuck because of someone else abusing their power. Now we did have a huge jump there for that one, so I'll take it. Moving on, that's the Six of Wands. That's Aquarius energy, and I do believe more specifically it's Mercury in Aquarius. Quite a difficult set of circumstances here, Scorpio, that you're dealing with, but again, it wouldn't really be an authentic Scorpion read without it. So let's get through this as best we can. Right, what I'm seeing here, Scorpio, apart from everything that I've already just mentioned, you've had to resign yourself with this. You've had to resign yourself that you cannot control the behaviours of others, and they are going to have to learn by themselves the consequences of their own actions. You're not in charge of this. You're only literally in charge of how long this shithead stays in your life for, okay? Whenever I see the Emperor in reverse, it straight up tells me that's a narcissist. Best case scenario, it's someone who's got like narcissistic fleas, which, you know, they can work through that, but again, that is for them to work through it and it's not for you to do it for them. Worst case scenario, it's a full-blown narc, and like, you know, there is no cure for that, let's put it that way. Now obviously I'm not qualified to make armchair diagnoses. I just read the cards and I just read it how I bloody see it. You know, there is no sugarcoating on my channel, okay? So either this is you, Scorpio, or this is someone that you're dealing with. And I'm feeling for the most part it's someone that you're dealing with. It's not to say that there aren't like low vibe Scorpions out there, of course there are, but I'm feeling that this is more engineered towards somebody else. And again, cross-watcher, I could be speaking to you here, cross-watcher, I could be, but that's your discernment to flip it, okay? I just have to read it as straight as I can, okay? But to get back on track, Scorpio, This individual was very unhelpful to your cause. They were quite possibly putting obstacles in your way deliberately, as like a show of power. Again, it's total abuse of power. You know, they were making your life difficult for no rhyme or reason other than to, what's the word? Penis flex, you know, show off. Prove to their imaginary audience that they were the ones in charge. And what they ended up doing was pushing you away. Because you cut them out. You were not going to put up with this. And you were like, fuck this, I'm gone, see you. I'll tell you what, you carry on doing your thing and you can like literally leave me out of it. I'm not having anything to do with this. That's what I'm seeing here. Ooh, okay. So I'm going to start pulling your tarot and we'll see if we can get any further clarity on this one. Please keep in mind, I don't know if it's going to be in correlation to what we've seen in your oracle read here, or if it's something else entirely different, okay? So it can be left quite open-ended that way sometimes. A lot of the times though, you will see the same storyline come out in the tarot, but not always, okay? Right, can you have a 9-card spread please for Scorpio? Interesting. Okay, top 3. The Sun, Leo energy. The Hierophant, Taurus energy. The 10 of Coins, Virgo energy. Interesting that you get 2 major arcana here back to back. So Scorpio, please. I'm seeing this as a redirection of your energy and of your efforts, Scorpio. After you left, whatever this situation was up here, after you left that, you were like, right, from now on, I'm just going to focus on my own stuff. I'm going to focus on my own career, my own finances, my own family as well, for some of you, with that being the 10 of Coins. I've learned my lesson now, and no longer am I going to give individuals like that chance after chance after chance to prove to me over and over again that they cannot be trusted to not abuse their authority, their power, their position in life. So you started something, you started something like anew. You picked a different direction. You've then got the 3 of Cups as Cancerian energy, the Knight of Coins is Virgo, and the King of Wands is Leo. Okay, heavy Leo influence here in this read. The Ace of Cups is water, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. The Ace of Coins, nice, 2 aces back to back, it's earth energy. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Are you kidding me? The Ace of Wands, 3 aces back to back. Wow. Fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sag. So Scorpio, you could have been dealing with anybody at this point, okay? We've got everybody out. Everyone wants to join the party here. The Page of Coins is Earth, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. The Fool, it could be Aquarius, but doesn't have to be. The 9 of Coins, Virgo energy, the Magician. Okay, I will have to clarify the Magician. That's Mercury, so it could be, but doesn't have to be, Gemini, Virgo. And the 8 of Wands, Sagittarius energy. And the card at the bottom of the deck, the King of Swords, Aquarian energy. Right, this situation here with this individual, they really fucked up, didn't they? Like, they massively fucked up. They took liberties as well for some of you, and you withdrew, like emotionally, physically, intellectually. You withdrew. You analysed this individual, you analysed the situation that you were in, and you were like, I am not wasting any more of my time in that situation. Like, this is done. This is a problem that does not belong to me, right? So you started creating something else, as we've seen here in your first row. Now, the reason that this is coming up in your read, and I do apologise for the messy cards, it's just the way that they all came out. The reason that this is coming out in your read, Scorpio, is because you're going to have a difficult decision to make, okay? First of all, it's fantastic that you've got 3 aces here, but the dilemma comes in because this individual is involved somehow, okay? They are absolutely wanting to make their return. Now, some of you are not going to be very happy at that kind of prospect, but it's there, okay? They are coming in with some kind of an offer as well. Now, for some of you, if this pertains to an ex-employer, they could well be offering you your old job back, but with extra benefits on top. So that could persuade you to go back, basically. What I will say to that, Scorpio, is if that is your story, make sure that you check all of the fine print before you sign anything, because obviously you are going to have to sign a brand new contract if you're going to go back to old job, okay? Make sure that your T's are crossed and your I's are dotted. Make sure that you double, triple, quadruple check everything, right? Because you already know that you cannot trust this individual, okay? They are somewhat of a magician. They can certainly be somewhat deceptive, manipulative, and making deals, dodgy deals under tables, that sort of thing. So you already know, like, they cannot be trusted. That's not to say that it would play out badly if you do go back, because you do have 3 aces here, back to back. And the 4th ace, what is it that's missing? We've got cups, coins, wands, swords. The ace of swords is missing. And you have this ace of swords, Scorpio, in your possession. Oh, isn't that spooky? Because in this magician card, the main thing that's jumping out in that card is the sword, the ace of swords. So the tables have turned, Scorpio. The tables have turned. You're now the magician. And more specifically, the first ace that you're looking at is the ace of swords. So that pertains to truth, clarity, revelation, a breakthrough. You're in charge of how this situation plays out. Whereas in the past, you felt that you had no other choice but to walk away. You felt that you had no power in the situation. That has done a complete 360. So whatever you say goes in this situation. And that's a really, really powerful position for you to be in. All right. And you might be tempted, for some of you, not all of you, you might be tempted to teach this individual a lesson. Don't forget, Scorpio, you already have taught this individual a lesson. You already have taught them not to fuck with you because you walked away. That was all that was needed. That was all that it took. Because as soon as you did that, this individual was like, oh, fuck, what have I done? What have I done? I'm such an idiot. What have I done? So you don't need to get your revenge, Scorpio, because technically you've already got it. I'm also seeing that you're not actually on the losing side of the table here at all, Scorpio. So you've got this individual who would like some kind of reconciliation with you here. For some of you, this was quite a while back as well with that Knight of Coins. So it's something that happened, it could have been for some of you 10 months or 10 years ago. Okay, 10 is significant. But yeah, they're certainly attempting to come back and to offer you something tangible, something a lot better than the way that it was. For those where this is about like a workplace, you're definitely going to need something written and checked over. You've got new love, new beginnings, new inspiration, creativity as well here with this Ace of Wands, and then the Page of Coins. So some of you might be looking at furthering your education. Could well be online for most of you as well. So furthering your education to help you to further your prospects. The Fool and the Nine of Coins. That's a brand new beginning, a brand new journey. And some of you right now as well would rather remain single. If you're single, then you would rather just remain single at this point in time. You're not really interested in any kind of commitment or anything like that, because quite frankly, right now you've got so much that's going on here that you would like to invest yourself in, that anything outside of that would kind of class like a distraction for you right now. Okay, so you're trying to be really, really practical. If this is about like romantic love, then I'm seeing that this individual, again, they have learnt their lesson and they're literally offering you the earth here, Scorpio. But will you take it? That's the thing. You can expect communication from whoever this is that you're dealing with, and it's going to be a bit odd for some of you. I don't know why. Why would that be odd? Can you clarify this Magician, please? Why is the Magician here for Scorpio? I think they're saying that it's up to you whether or not you respond to this individual. Sun, Leo energy. Yeah, it's a solid offer here, okay, whatever this is. But I do have to say, if you, like, you've already had your suspicions about this individual, all right? So be really, really careful with this, because if your gut instinct is telling you that actually, see with that being in reverse, that can be someone who's quite dangerous, okay? So obviously if your gut instinct is telling you, hell no, like they're dangerous, like they are seriously not good people, then obviously don't accept anything from them. Because if that truly is a narcissist, then you'll have a really good understanding that any gift does come with a price. Okay? So I'll put that out there for those of you who know that they're dealing with someone really, really dodgy. Okay? If that's you, do not accept any gifts from them, because it will come at a price. And the Magician is clarified with the Sun and the Two of Swords. The Two of Swords is Libran energy. The Six of Coins is Taurus. The Devil is Capricorn. The Three of Coins is Capricorn. And the Six of Wands is Leo. Yeah. You don't trust them. You do not trust this individual. You're questioning not just their intention towards you, but it's like you're kind of looking at them and thinking, aye, okay, but what's in it for you? What's in it for you? And that's a really good question to ask Scorpio. What is in it for them? Because they've already proven that they were abusing their power. Some of them might have had like control issues as well. So many red flags. So many red flags. What's in it for them? Because all of a sudden that they're wanting to work with you, to build with you, to collab with you, to be respectful of you. All of a sudden they're wanting some kind of success with you. Yeah, you don't trust them. You don't trust them. You think that they'll end up taking more than their fair share. So this could have been like a business partner as well. Check and double check everything twice and 3 times, Scorpio. If your guts are telling you not to get involved with this individual again, then don't do it. Like for real, don't do it. If you don't trust them, don't do it. Because your intuition is spot on. Okay, you have to trust in like your physical body. What signals is your physical body giving to you about this individual? Are they in it for themselves, or are they in it because they believe that that this is worth rebuilding on? Okay, so for those of you who have made it this far, then please do consider giving me a cheeky wee like, a subscribe or a comment, maybe even all 3 if you're feeling really, really generous. And thank you so much to all those who've already supported my channel. Honestly, words cannot explain how grateful I am to you all, so thank you. Right, so I'll pull you a healing message, and I know that you're going to be curious about this deck. It's the Elemental Oracle. I highly, highly recommend it. It's a really, really nice deck. Okay, it's for Scorpio, please. Okay. Right. Power, volcanoes. Interesting. Right, so I always say you get 3 messages that come out with these cards. Your first message comes from the creator of the deck. Your second message comes from your own intuition while you're looking at the card, and that's the most important message. And then your third message comes from your reader and their intuition. So it says, old grudges should be released and let go. Heavy energy hurts us should we hold on to it for too long. Allow your anger to flow through you rather than saving it all up for an explosive release. Reformation may be necessary. Sometimes the greatest powers are hidden from view. You have the power to create or destroy. And of course, this card is ruled by the element of fire. So yeah, as someone who used to work with metal and fire for a living, I can confirm that it's absolutely true. Fire can create or it can destroy, and it can destroy really, really quickly as well. So Scorpio, what this is telling me is the thought of this particular individual, it still annoys you. Like, they still really piss you off because of their attitude and because of their destructive nature through their abuse of power. It's like they still really, really annoy you. So play your cards carefully and find out all of the information first before you let loose on them, okay? It's completely up to you how you handle this situation. Some of you, I can see really clearly, you're dealing with a dangerous individual who is quite possibly a fully blown narcissist, and yeah, absolutely, you need to stay the hell away from them. Like, lock down everything basically. And for others of you, you're dealing with an individual who is leaning more towards having like narcissistic fleas, which they can heal themselves through that. I mean, most of us at some point has had an issue with like fleas, but not all of us are able to do that inner work that's really, really necessary to sort of get back on top of things again, and to be like a reasonable human being. You know, not everybody is capable of that. So again, if that is who you're dealing with, Scorpio, then watch this space very, very closely, and just make sure that they don't slip back into this like old habits. Okay, that's what I'll say on that. Right. Because again, your story, like everyone's story is going to be different, you know. Scorpio's focus, please. Thank you. Beliefs come true. Okay, so your focus is on your beliefs and manifesting, okay? Your beliefs create your reality. Recognize and change emotions. Reprogram the subconscious mind. I'm feeling that that's more for the person that you're dealing with, Scorpio, but as well, your focus is to make sure that you're not ignoring your intuition, first and foremost, and make sure that that you don't take on any of their negativity and carry it around as if it belonged to you. Okay, right, so the final deck, for those of you who are not familiar with me or the Rebel deck, then I do have to warn you, the Rebel deck can be very obnoxious, just like me, and quite blunt. Okay, so you have been warned. Right, for Scorpio, please. Thank you. Stop obsessing. You're not the fucking center of the universe. Okay. So that could well have been for the individual that you're dealing with, because they were certainly abusing their power and their authority. Lightning, figure shit out on your own. So literally, yeah, trust in your best judgment about that particular individual and whether or not they deserve a spot in your life again. You're giving too many fucks. Give zero. Absolutely. Someone else's attitude is not your problem. Okay. Neither are the decisions that they have taken as well. I'm seeing that some of you might have to, bugger. Some of you might have to stand your ground with this individual. Okay. Right. Drop the fucking ego. Vulnerability is hot as fuck. That's for them. Make better fucking choices. If you're pissed at where you are, then stop taking yourself there. Get some fucking sleep. You're being an ass because you're fucking tired. Face to pillow now. So, Scorpio, make sure that you've got a healthy sleeping pattern, okay? Because you're going to need to keep your wits about you. And for the short term, you're going to have to try and keep your cool, try and keep your temper, make sure that you thoroughly investigate everything about this individual, about the offer that they bring. Try to avoid this immediate explosion if you can, before you've got all of the evidence that you need, okay? Wow, really interesting read. So that is what I have for you, Scorpio. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, then the link to do so is in the descriptions box and it's in the pinned comments below. It's really quick and easy to place your booking. Just follow the link below. It'll take you straight to my website, and from there you can view all of the different booking options available. Just a couple of really quick announcements to make as well before I go. The shadow work readings, they are now an option on my website, and it's for those who are like deadly serious about doing that inner work that's needed. Okay, so if you feel that you need a shadow work reading, then that is now available. My merchandise is now available from Teespring, if you'd like to check that out below too. They have loads of different designs available, like this. So this is the unbranded version, just a really funky phoenix design. It is on the back as well, because I don't like having one side plain, and the other version's got like Phoenix Keia Tarot written down there, so the other bits are branded. But you can pick and choose. There's so much there. There's hoodies, phone cases, pillows, so many really cool goodies. I've also got the twin flame designs as well. Oh yeah, I'm releasing Valentine's special readings on February the 14th, so please do make sure that you've hit the notifications bell because you don't want to miss out on those. And also a huge thank you to everyone who has viewed my videos, sent in donations, booked their private readings with me, and even shared their personal stories with me as well. Thank you so much for making this a safe and friendly community. You're all absolutely amazing. And finally, I would like to give a shout out to a couple of readers who are right here on YouTube. Now, I'm not affiliated with them. I just believe that they're massively underrated. And this is also my way of giving back into this amazing community. So we've got Sentient Fire and Wolf in the Wind. Okay, they're really amazing people, and they're just trying to grow their YouTube channel. So if you're sticking around on YouTube for a bit longer, then you might be interested in checking them out as well. So that is it from me. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for listening to me ramble on at the end as well, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.